Hey. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of BubbleteaS Gaming. First of all, Merry Christmas. And I was about not to make a video for the week, but then I got let off work early. And so we are back here where I can actually make some nice quality content. Okay, so as you know, the new season has started, and everyone is just filling the new system out. So they made some good upgrades whereby they clean up the number of construction. It looks very tidy. They only added the relevant ones because they realized people were smart enough not to do the rest. They gave you some resource back, and I generally find that if you siege now, it's actually you lose a lot less troops though. So they obviously did something, because I remember I was like sending 1 million T4 previously and I lost like a lot, but now I'm losing an okay amount. So I guess they did something with the casualty rate. Okay, so first off, rewards are the same. Glorious, this is the major change. They added elimination rush. So this is for the troops, either you eliminate or you get eliminated. So let's see. Still not sure whether you get this while eliminating or your troops eliminated, but elimination basically that means you kill. So you need to kill about 2 million to max out the whole reward T4, or it works if you die. I never keep track, but I lost about 1 million yesterday and I got to this max number, so I'm guessing it's about 2 to 3 million or 500k to get the full max. Anyway, if you're not looking to play Glorious Battle, like, you should at least max this out to get the maximum amount of rewards though. So be aggressive until you hit the max reward, then you take chill, you can gather and stuff if your faction has no max account to contest. But advice to you is always try to max this out. It's quite worth it. It's quite beneficial. Ranking or meta, rewards never change. Individual is the same. Okay. The other changes I noticed, I'm not sure whether this was the same last season, but now defending, actually they have state when defending you get 20%. I think is last time they just wrote when you get 5% total attack or something, but now they actually very distinct. So it enforces people to either be in defense or in offense. Other than that, due to the fact that they put the elimination rush, you're getting marching skin. The biggest change is that they compress the whole system into 14 days. So now if you actually PvP, you get a lot of marches. So don't worry. If you fight and you don't do stupid shit, you most likely have enough marches to last throughout the event. Okay. The biggest change definitely has to be the combat system. So in the previous system, it was very hard to knock out max account, but in this new system, they actually show the effect of resilience. So how can I demonstrate this? If you look at this in my first battle while going in, my stats look enormous. As time goes by, my stats are effectively decreasing. So as you fight, your resilience affects your whole stats, man. It's not just like the top part. It actually messes with your total and messes with your troop attack. So as you go to like the individual Glorious Battle, be careful when you PvP. So my suggestion, if you are someone's not strong is coming towards you, I suggest you pull out after 6, because after 6 your resilience is gonna get so low, and when your resilience is so low, your stats are gonna be affected so much. So take 6 hit and pull out. This is the biggest change in Glorious Battle. As of now, you can see that at the start you get very strong, but as your resilience lower, you can actually see the decrease in stats then until you can get knocked out. From 900 I dropped to 676, and my spear attack is now 593 compared to at the start when my stats was 920 and my spear attack was 848. Didn't change much, but this is the effect of resilience. So they actually show the resilience now. Whether how much you get, that is still to be determined, but for me, I recommend after taking 6 hit, pull out. Don't stay in the GB and just wait until your stats are so low that you get bumped out. This is the biggest change in GB, and I want to give my viewers a head up. So if you're watching my video, always pull your troops out after 6 hit regardless. If you're taking someone strong, pull it out afterwards, because your resilience is so low, it's gonna up your stats that you're gonna get kicked out really easy. So this is by far the biggest change in Glorious Battle though. So if you guys wanna PvP, always be careful. Do not like just send march and go to bed and watch it get knocked out. Don't play it smart. If you're 6 hit, your resilience is low, pull out. I'm not sure of the resilience mat. I just know that after 6, your resilience is close to 0. 7, 8, you're pushing it, is close to 0. Anything after the 10, you're hitting 0, and your stats is 534 times lesser than what it originally started. So this is the biggest change in GB. The PvP, they make it more precise to Season 1. Season 2 was a big mistake because max account was having 200 kill streaks. But with this new system, I'll be very surprised if someone can have a 200 kill streak like previous season. And they made everything 14 days, so everything is condensed. So my advice to you guys, if you're playing this event at the start, rush your elimination rush. When you rush your elimination rush, you get all this that increases your stats. So if a person who just gathers for the first 5 days, for a person who PvPs for the first 5 days, the person who PvPs is gonna have this way deeper than the person who just gather, because of the elimination rush giving out this thing now. Then if you PvP, you contribute, you also get this. So as long as you start to rush, you have a early power spike. Don't wait for the last minute to gather and you do PvP. You're at a big disadvantage to PvP first because of the people who can get the glorious contribution and the elimination rush contribution. So just wanted to make this video to touch about the resilience change. As you can see, I just pull up my example. You can see that this is about correct. So as my suggestion is to you guys is use your judgment, but usually after taking 5 hits, it's good to pull out and let your other teammates with bigger resilience come in to take the hit and you resend again. So strategize with your marching. If you're active PvP or defender, always have more than 8 marching buglers when you fight, because this new system favors people from with pulling out and resending again, as compared to the previous season whereby you don't pull out, you're strong enough, you can take hits, but due to the resilience change, your stats are getting really effed up and you will get kicked out. So this is a positive change. So max account can't just send and get a 200 kill streak. The biggest I've seen is 50, and even though it's 50, it's gonna be really expensive though. You wanna do the mixed T3, T4, whichever, but just remember to pull out. Okay, and the next one is the Glorious Battle. When I started, I thought the hospital limit was unlimited, but now they actually put a wounded limit, the same as your hospital. So if you're playing GB, always to make sure to have hospital. I had to emergency build hospital. How many hospitals to build? Okay, let me pull up Notepad 2020. Wait, okay, hospital count for GB. So your army size 6x 0.6. So for example, if your army size is 1 million, you need to have 600k hospital. Obviously, the more the merrier. So if you look at my own hospital configuration, it's 614. I have about 900k marching size. So it's about there. If you build more, it doesn't get affected, because once your troop fall below, I think 60% of your original march or 50%, you get kicked out. So always remember to heal and have a sufficient hospital. So this is my tips for the new season of GB. I think they changed it from season 2, but it's actually a positive change because now max account can't just stay inside. So I hope you guys learn from this video. My main point across was always be alert about the resilience and pull out before when your resilience gets too low, because it fucks up your stats. And you have enough hospitals for GB, and always PvP at the start. Don't wait for the last minute. People who PvP at the start get a power spike due to the talent, and you're really losing out. Alright, I hope this video summarized the changes and what I think of this new GB season. This is BubbleteaS. Have a Merry Christmas. Ho ho ho.